Imagine most people would draw. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you so much. Please do carry on. So perhaps one of these feels right to you at home. So try repeating the exercise and letting your hand draw again and see if it comes up with one of these four things. Now, if you do find yourself drawing one of these now, or if you see that one of these is already in your drawings that you've already done at home, please let us know. We'll put as many text messages on screen as possible. Text events, followed by your message or what you've drawn, and your name and your hometown to 84444. And we'll be back soon with the results. But while you start to text us, I want you to move from the various Cold War phenomena to the specific skill of remote viewing, and how somebody sceptical of psychic ability like me could make sense of it. And we began with a little game.
This is Priscilla. She has an unusual job as a court illustrator, which involves retaining strong images of faces, as she's only allowed to draw them when she's left the courtroom. I thought she'd be ideal for playing my version of Guess Who.
OK, so Priscilla, we're going to play a giant game of Guess Who. I'm going to ask you to face this way, and I'm going to ask you to close your eyes as well, because there's a few windows around. I don't want you catching the reflection. So stay there for 1 second for me. OK, so I'm going to want a few volunteers in the group. If you want to do this, could you just put your hand up? OK, hands down. I think you'll be perfect for this. Let me bring you forward.
Priscilla has no idea who I've selected. I'm hoping that in the next few minutes she's going to be able to gradually imagine the face of the person I've picked who's standing behind her.
So Priscilla, in a moment, this person behind you, who still has a sack over his or her head, is going to place his or her hand on the back of your shoulder. As you feel that happen, I want you to begin in your mind to form what we're going to call your sort of face image that you're going to form in your mind. And I would say do it very, very slowly. So you're going to begin just with a vague, shapeless blob, and very slowly as we go on, we'll begin to turn it into a distinct face. So just fingertips, just there. I'm going to only ask you yes or no questions. According to Priscilla's answers, all of you will be listening, please, to her answers and eliminating yourself if need be. So the first question I'm going to ask is this person a man? Now, if Priscilla says yes, then we will continue with the men, and all the women will eliminate themselves. And when you eliminate yourself, please just take your bag off your head first of all, and then I'll ask all those people eliminated to go and stand at the back. So Priscilla, your first question, so you're going to answer nice and clearly, yes or no. As you begin to form this face image in your mind, is this person a man? Yes or no?
No.
No. That is a no. OK. So if you are a man, please take your sack off because you are eliminated. Thank you. And nothing has happened here at the front, which is good. We can tell that Priscilla was right in that answer.
Our mystery person has not been eliminated, so Priscilla is correct so far. The moment this person is eliminated, we'll know Priscilla has made a mistake.
Priscilla, I'm going to ask you to turn round and face our target individual. Continue in your mind, and you can do this with your eyes open or eyes closed, I don't mind, to form this face image and just slowly bring this together to form a face. All right. Priscilla, does this face image that you're forming, does it have dark hair?
No.
No. If you have dark hair, and this applies to all of you, take your sack off your head now. Sacks off, and sack off to the back of the room. Thank you. Dark hair have been eliminated, and men have been eliminated.
Correct again. Our mystery person is still in the game.
Priscilla, does this person have her hair tied back?
Yes.
Yes, we have a yes. So if your hair is not tied back, I'm afraid you are now eliminated from the game. Please remove your sack if your hair is not tied back. Again, good. No movement here at the front. Excellent. We're now down to just 2 people.
Amazingly, Priscilla has eliminated 29 people, and the mystery person is still there. And now there are only 2 people left. Can she get the very last question right?
Has this person, yes or no, last question, would you say this person has long earrings?
No.
OK, if you've got long earrings, you are good. Well, that's yes, you can take your sack off. Thank you very much. Head back to your place at the back. So this leaves 1 lady at the front you've got everything right so far. Now, before we take the sack off this lady's head, I'm now intrigued to know exactly what image you have in your mind of this. So I'm going to ask you to draw a picture of this face image that you sort of built up during this process.
This is step-by-step remote viewing. If I'd have asked Priscilla to somehow describe an unseen face in one go, it would have seemed impossible to her. But doing it piece by piece allows for an image and her confidence to grow in tiny baby steps.
As you were forming this image, what colour eyes you left? You said quite light.
They're blue.
The colour hair, I think you said, was blonde, wasn't it? Any earrings at all? Any jewellery, do you think?
Yes. Stud earrings.
Stud earrings.
Hair tied back.
Hair tied back, stud earrings. I mean, I haven't been giving you any clues as we've been doing this. You haven't been aware of me giving you any hints or clues as we've been doing it. No. So you're happy this has really genuinely come out of your own mind, yes?
Yes.
That's extraordinary.
Wow.
So, stud earrings? Yes, can we see those? Large blue eyes, definitely, strikingly
really
so. And you've definitely even got the mouth and the chin, slight. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you. What's your name? Sinead. Sinead, thank you very much, Sinead. Thank you. And Priscilla, thank you too.
Well, I was imagining the shape of her face, and then I was imagining that shock of blonde hair. I was thinking about her big blue eyes, stud earrings, and then that her hair was pulled back. I saw the girl that I was imagining, and that was amazing.
I was quite amazed because she'd never seen me before, obviously. I believe it could be to do with psychic abilities because it's obviously looks very much like me, which is obviously a bit freaky.
And we do have Priscilla with us tonight. So Priscilla, well done. Congratulations. Fantastic. Excellent job. Priscilla, everybody. Thank you so much for that. Now, because Dr. Carr's test was kind of inconclusive, I wanted to look into a different area. And it was rumoured that the CIA tried out remote viewing using blind people. Partly because it obviously meant they couldn't cheat by looking, but it also, there's this idea of if there's one sense that you're not using, then your other senses become heightened. Now, in my research into this, I came across this next chap that I want to introduce you to, who is extraordinary. His name is Daniel Kish. He's been blind since he was tiny, but he has developed an extraordinary and genuine skill, which has its parallels in remote viewing. So have a look at this, because this guy is remarkable. Daniel, real pleasure to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Thank you for flying over from LA. Can you just talk us through what your work is and how you spend your time?
We teach people how to perceive their environment the same way that a bat perceives its environment. We learn to issue a sound, which could be a tongue click, and that sound goes out and it bounces off of everything in the environment, and it comes back.
Now, you're going to demonstrate this to us, so let's just talk a little bit about your own situation.
I am totally blind. Both eyes were removed by 13 months of age, and I have no visual memory. So my perception of space and perception of the world comes entirely through touch and through hearing.
Let me bring you over this way.
I'm taking Daniel to somewhere he has never been before. He's going to show us how, just by making a clicking sound from his mouth and without using his cane, he can perceive the physical world around him in amazing detail.
So you've got maybe a tree that's lost all of its leaves, or, wait a second now. Okay, now I take that all back. Okay, so you've got a wall there, and then you have an entryway here. So basically, so this goes between the wall and something else.
Yes.
Let me just see what we have here. You can go between here. Okay, there's something way over there, and it's a textured building. So there are alcoves. I can hear colonnades.
So Daniel, we brought you to a car. You were confident you'd be able to give us a sense of the shape of the car and to describe its contours.
Yeah, I think so. So, all right. So we're starting with the bonnet. It's fairly low bonnet. and then it kind of